Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 coming to you this Tuesday morning, April 21st. We're looking at the bottom of yesterday's range of the SPY ETF and a very visual level we talked about that if the sellers were to continue to be in control, if we fill this gap, which we got into yesterday, the next destination, if we didn't hold this POC and M's range, would be the bottom balance of these 2 days. So very, very mechanical. Just a couple things real quick before we get to what's going on. Number one, I apologize for YouTube has been taking forever to upload these videos. I'm hoping this one uploads a lot quicker. The afternoon ones, it's not that big a deal, but the morning ones, I certainly want them available for you prior to the opening. Second, for people who have an interest in my voice channel, very simple, because I've had a lot of inquiries about this. You go to camelbacktrading.org. You sign up there. You then go to discord.com. You download the Discord app, make an account. Once you do that, I send you a link to come into my server, into Discord. Simple as that. There's no more Slack. I'm going to have to take that off my website. Slack is gone. So it's pretty much an easy procedure. Okay. And thank you to all who have signed up. We're close to 100 strong already in just a little over a week. All right. So yesterday, after the bulls, with a valiant, gallant effort to take out Friday's high, failed, come back into the gap, but the gap held. Well, this morning, this gap is certainly not holding, as we are going to be filling this gap and having a gap to the upside. At 287 level, I can't talk about it enough, held 2 days in a row, both Friday and yesterday, and now the bulls are giving up basically everything they fought to get up to that area. So let's go over destinations and a game plan. So right now, on the upside, your first destination will be the pre-market high of 280.31, which rated at 275.76. Then above that, it will be yesterday's low to fill the gap of 281.35, which right now is over $5. So it's a fairly large gap we're talking about. And then above that, remember, price spike, right? I said if we close below A, that's a price spike. Well, right now, that price spike is fully in force at 282.83. And we'll stop there for now. On the downside, our first destination will be, well, we're trading at 275.85. So we had 9 wide at 278.61. So I apologize. This will be your first upside destination, right? That 9 wide that was raised that day, 278.61 will be your first upside destination. Then we're going to use these 2 daily lows. 275.76, 275.46. Very visual levels, right, for short-term traders to get to. Then we don't have anything to the 13th POC of 273.47, which was 11 wide. Below that, we have a 272.45, which was the afternoon pullback low from that day. And then 271.41, which is last week's low. And that's a really important number because remember, we are one-time framing up in the weekly for 4 weeks. So the bears certainly want to get down there. And remember, that's the bottom of that 7-day balance. Okay? All right. So game plan for this morning. People who have been following me will know I'm going to say gap rules that apply to me don't apply on this. It's just too much of a gap. Do I want to short it down here and have it run up $2, possibly test that POC? No, I do not. Do I want to buy it here? Not really. Huge gap lower, value lower. Now, can you buy it here for a trade? You certainly can. If in the next hour we open right around this level, you can take a small call position. However, if you take out these 2 daily lows, I'm out because you have nothing to lean on until that 11 wide from the 13th. Again, If I take a call position here, it's certainly not because I think the market's good. I think it's because the market is going to have some kind of inventory adjustment to the upside at some point and possibly get up to that POC level from the 16th. Now, this also depends. Remember, right now, I'm saying it's short-term traders that are in charge still, right? The volume on the downside has been just as poor as the upside. Does not mean longer-term traders won't come in. If they do come in, they are not going to care about these two daily lows. They'll blow right through them. So we're going to know fairly soon, I believe, early on, if it's still short-term traders in control. If it is, they might have a little trouble at this level. That's the only reason I would take a call position here. I certainly would not take a short position because of the gap being too large. I would see if we are to migrate up to that POC and take it out. And then if we taper off around that level, then I would consider a short position. And again, same thing. If A period bounces between these two lows and this POC, and then B period starts and we come down and start one-time framing down, then I look for the short. These are all things, people that are watching my video, you see this now, it's 8:30, but at 9:30 in my room, we're going to be giving up-to-the-date updates with exactly what we are planning to do. So maybe a small call here against these two daily lows, no put play, which might sound silly because we're opening down, but no put play because I expect some sort of inventory adjustment. You will have all day to trade. Again, if I do nothing in A period, which a lot of times I don't, I have no problem with that either. Okay, now let's go to the charts. Now, a couple of things, right? Monthly, we're coming into focus again, right? We were above that trend line, pretty good. Well, we're below it right now by about $1.50. Again, it's going to be a battle above it and below it for the next couple of less than 2 weeks to see how we end up the month of April if the bulls or bears take control of that trend line. I said that wasn't out of the picture even though we were up at 287. We're below it now. Weekly, this is a real important one. I said yesterday, do we have a triple top here? I still don't know, right? It's only Tuesday. However, if the bears really are serious and are able to take out last week's low of 271.41, well then, they certainly stop the one-time framing up and would put us in a nice balance. So the bears' goal is to get last week's low, and the bulls' goal is to stop this carnage this morning and try to at least come back up and test that triple top in the near future. And then on the daily, we said yesterday, we came into balance. Whether you wanted to call it a 2-day balance or a 7-day balance, doesn't matter. I basically called it a 7-day balance, right? So Friday's high of 287.30 is the top of the balance. 271.41 is the bottom of the balance. I said yesterday, bears' goal is to take out yesterday's low, fill the gap, and get these two lows. That's exactly what they're doing. That's why it's so mechanical. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. They close that gap, that's their next destination. If that doesn't hold, we get to the bottom of the balance of 271.41. So that's what we're looking at right now this morning. We're below the 50-day moving average. We went above it 2 days in a row, and now we have failed. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.